The reality of the Gospel World Outreach Ministries presents the Voice of Deliverance broadcast, featuring the explosive preaching, bold teaching, and the powerful prayer of deliverance of Heaven's Ambassador, Leonard Ford. Brother Ford is a minister that does what others don't, and he has a ministry that goes where others won't. He and his wife, Jessie, travel across America and around the world, preaching hope and bringing deliverance. Whether they are in the church, under the gospel tent, or on the mission field, they boldly declare that if you continue in the word, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Now I present to you Brother Ford.
Well, praise the Lord, VTN. Listen, this is Prophet Ford, and I want to encourage you to focus on the program today. It's going to be a little different. I won't be preaching for say, but I will be sharing some information with you that will be a tremendous blessing to you, especially those of you that are entrepreneurs and those of you who have up-and-coming businesses that are growing and that you feel a little bit of pressure now to keep things excellent, and you're not really sure that that income is where you want to increase payroll. So we got something for you that may help you to continue to operate your business in a way that represents the kingdom of God well. And even those of you that are not, for say, in the kingdom, but you do understand integrity and excellence and tremendous customer service. So just pay attention. So before I get into the program today, I want to give you an opportunity and remind you that we still need you to partner with us. We're believing God for those of us that are viewing here in this region on this particular network that will begin to support us. So I want you to pray about becoming a monthly partner with us. If you can sow into our ministry every month at least a $25 level, we'll believe in God for 100 people that are sold $25 a month. You'll make that check payable to the reality of the gospel ministries. Around here, we just say ROG for short, and then send it to P.O. Box 164091, Little Rock, Arkansas 72216. And we have a tremendous partner package that we'll send you, which affords you a tremendous discount, 20% on everything that my wife and I teach. Even when we have stuff on sale, partners have privileges, so you still get your 20% discount. So I want you to pray about that. Consider checking our website at rogministries.org. And you might want to be on a crusade with us sometime soon, because there's a crusade somewhere near you. And listen, I understand this is the 21st century, and we're still asking you to write a check and or money order, because you know when we do it the convenient way with the debit card, the credit card, we take those, but you always wind up with fees. And so we want all of your money to go into the gospel and not 3 to 4% of it, going back to cover those fees. So that's why we ask you to, have a little patience with us and go old school and write a check or money order. Soon I guess I could let you use the cash app, but right now we want to stay with that. That gives a good record, a good paper trail. So when you get your IRS papers, or if in the event you get audited, you got a paper trail. We got one. Everything runs good. So God bless you. Pray about that. Our special guest today is Miss Shannon Coleman. And Shannon is the founder of Lifestyles of the Excellent. I know you don't know what that means yet, but you're going to find out during this program. And she's going to enable you to spread your wings and still fly stable. So make welcome to the platform today, Miss Shannon Coleman. God bless you, Shannon.
Thank you for having me, Dr. Ford. It's such a privilege to have this opportunity to be able to share with your viewers today.
Praise the Lord. It's my pleasure to have you, because I believe that you have a unique business that has positioned you to be a blessing to people. Even upstarts can look better. It's kind of like a minister that's struggling, but he has a P.O. box. He might be to move 5 times, but he seems stable because the box is there.
Right.
And the customers. So we want to talk about that. So let's tell them first of all, let's tell them, who is Shannon Coleman?
Shannon Coleman is a young lady that has had a vision for a clerical concierge service since 1999. And I recently just moved forward with launching it in 2017. Technology has brought us here, so we're able to do it more efficiently now. and more cost effectively now. But Shannon Coleman is someone with 30 years of excellent customer service skills and a large capacity to be able to help businesses be more professional.
Okay, so 30 years of experience, and now launching a new business, bringing that 30 years of experience to it. And what I like about it is, which, obviously mine is 37 years old, but let's just say I was only 90 days old, but you're telling me I can have 30 days of experience back in this ministry. I'm in my first year, what people call the formulation year, but it'll never look like it because I have you.
You're correct. If someone is needing to get in contact with you, and they dial the number that you have listed, they will get a professional voice. They will get professional customer service. They will be able to service whatever the need is for you as your representative to your client.
Now, when you say a professional voice, I just want to make it clear, you're not talking about a recording.
No recording. You will have a professional customer service concierge.
Good. Okay, so I noticed here that you said your customer service team is top notch, and you offer many administrative services. So just give us 3 services that you offer.
We offer appointment scheduling. We offer travel planning. We offer typing, filing. We offer notary services. I know you asked for 3, but we offer so many things.
Right. Well, the reason I wanted to start with those 3 was because that first one. See, I was trained years ago in the 80s to never double book. To always, as a matter of fact, I was trained to memorize my calendar. And I know, we're in the smartphone age and we passed the beepers and all that stuff, and your phone will remind you of your appointment. But still, I find people that they didn't hear the phone, or my phone didn't go off, they got a glitch. So with your service, you're basically telling them once they're plugged in, they don't have to worry about double booking.
Absolutely. We will get to know you first, and we will manage your calendar as if we are speaking, if you are in the next room. We will manage your calendar just as you were in the next room. And I'm saying to you, Dr. Ford, I've got someone on the line that's trying to schedule an appointment for you next week. That's because I have your calendar here. And we've developed a relationship, and we know what you like. We know how much of a break you need in between. We know the flow of your business. And we know basically about how much longer it'll take for the meeting or the whatever it is. We've developed a relationship with you, and we can manage your calendar based on your specific needs in our relationship.
That's what I'm after. So what you're telling me is you're offering this service, but I still got to be a willing participant to work with you to make sure I don't come back to you with a complaint about something that I withheld. If I put all the cards on the table, then because I noticed here that you said that you wanted us to have our most excellent and best lives now, and being encouraged, staying in and knowing, staying connected and being free to flow. So you're bringing consistency and continuity to the business. And I think especially for new businesses, small businesses, that is important, because I'm looking at you and you may be an answer to an economic question for me, in that I don't have to deal with this major corporation to get this kind of service. But then if you are inconsistent, I want to deal with you. So what you're telling me is, as a small business, as I'm hooked up to lifestyles of the excellent, then you can cause my entrepreneurship to flow in an excellent manner.
Absolutely. We in a sense would manage you. We would, in a sense, manage you and allow you not to have to worry about your day-to-day operations, or whatever the business need is. We can fulfill the need for you. We can manage your office. We can manage you. We can manage your projects. Whatever it is that you have on the table that you would need a secretary for, we're here to be able to take care of that for you. without being physically in your office.
Right. So that, as I said earlier, I have a staff even though I don't have a staff.
You have a staff even though you don't have a staff.
And that's excellent because with you, I do have a fee, but I don't have the payroll tax burden and all of that.
Exactly.
In that foundation stage.
Exactly. And you don't have to manage people.
Right.
You can focus directly on your business.
Good. Now, so not a mission statement, but tell us what your mission is.
Our mission is to provide excellent customer service to any of our clients. And we want businesses, there are businesses that absolutely do not need a full-time office staff. Right. They do not need a building. They just need someone to be able to answer the phone, manage their calendar, schedule meetings, schedule airline tickets, schedule hotel rooms. You do not need a staff. You just need a person that is able to conduct your business affairs.
That's good. So let's just say if I wanted to meet my clients at Starbucks, my clients never really have to know my office is in my house.
Your clients never have to know your office is at your house.
That's great. That's great. So your mission, your goal is to bring us to that place where we have that full-time day staff that we don't have. Mm-hmm. And we have that full-time day staff without having that full-time responsibility and as you say, obligation of managing people. So what you're telling me is with lifestyle of the excellence, low T, running things, I don't have to worry about somebody calling in sick.
You do not have to worry about anyone calling in sick.
And what about when, the weatherman says it might snow, folks usually faint?
We provide 24 hours inclement weather and holiday coverage. So, and we're speaking of your business. So if there was another business, perhaps a doctor's office that is faced with inclement weather and their staff couldn't get to the office, they could plug into us and we could take all of their holiday calls and we also have nurse triage for any doctor's offices that are in the city or in the community, be out of state, but we have a 24-hour nurse triage RN nurse triage that could take care of your inclement weather patients during inclement weather.
That's excellent. Okay, so I'm going to let your hair kind of fall into your glasses there. You can kind of, so they can see them my eyes. Okay. Praise the Lord. Okay, so I noticed is that one of your services was daytime office and also after hour answering service. Mm-hmm. So how far after hours?
We're 24 hours.
Okay.
We are 24 hours.
So I set with you the nature or criteria of when, just if it's a call come in, you take it at 2:00 in the morning. Mm-hmm. I've already let you know if I would take a call in, if it's a certain level, or you said, okay, you'll handle that till 6:00 in the morning or whatever.
We would basically triage it, and we would already have criteria from you of what is important for us to contact you with immediately. And if it fits the criteria, we would. But if not, we would create a ledger. We create a ledger, and the next business day, you would receive a digital of every call that came through that you would need to attend to if we're not able to handle it.
Okay. Yeah, I've actually called a couple of people. Once a dentist had got a tooth broke, and then so when I called, he had an answering service, and he actually knew me personally, and so I got that after our call. Even though I didn't get after our service, he gave me some instructions to follow in an early appointment and took care of that. And the same thing, even with a minister situation, the service answered, but then he called me within 15 or 20 minutes. So I knew kind of how that worked, but because we're talking about also helping upstarts, new
Yes.
people. They may not understand that. So that's why I'm kind of bringing it to an elementary level so they understand how thorough this is so that they can really make their business, if they have real vision and they want to be excellent and they want to provide excellent customer service. Now, you got the mobile notary service you talked about earlier. And because there are some documents that you won't notarize, but they also require both people to be there and to sign, right?
Correct.
Yeah. And if it's not notarized, then it don't have really much weight or clout if you have to go to court for whatever reason.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I see you got on here that you also offer this vacation and holiday after hour, the nursing, pre-registration, and insurance pre-authorization. Is that strictly in the medical field there?
This is strictly in the medical field. And what that is geared towards is, our doctor's offices in the community and hospitals, they have a pre-registration, and what pre-registration is where they call you to verify your insurance and make sure that you know your portion, make sure that you know what you're required to do prior to your visit. Verify all of your information so that when you arrive at your doctor's office, all you have to do is check in. That's what a pre-registration is. We have a team of people that take care of that with Lifestyles of the Excellence as well. And pre-authorization is where we would verify with your insurance company that your insurance is valid and what you're going to have done, you're covered for it. It protects the doctor's office and the patient prior to the appointment. So we have a team of people that are available to take care of that. I've worked at a hospital for 26 years. That's where that experience came. And it is a great need. And where we're going with healthcare and, having different urgent care clinics all over, I call them pop-up doctor's offices. There's a great need for that. And if someone is watching this video, this broadcast today, they may want to contact us because we have experience in that, and we can maybe cut some costs, or rather than you to pay your staff overtime, get with us. We can assist with that. Or and maybe you don't have staff that are able to work overtime. We can take some of that load for you.
So that takes the burden off the doctor and the staff.
The burden off the doctor and the staff.
Said, I just need to do this 40 hours or 32-hour week. I don't need to be here after hours. And
yes.
have to go through this. Good. So I know you already said it earlier, but some people tune in late. So let's go back to your years of experience and your customer service team.
Yes. We have a team. We have a team that works 24 hours, 7 days a week, depending on which client we have. Everyone is mobile. We work from different locations. I won't disclose our locations, but we work from different locations. We have equipment such as headsets, laptops, and so there's a numerous of different systems that we use, but we would have to tailor those type of things with our client to know what we need and how we can flow with you.
And for, let's just say, I'm watching this broadcast. I get your information, and I need to meet with you. We have is there a central place we meet, or we just meet at a place that's convenient for the two of us?
We would meet at a place that's convenient for the both of us.
Okay. So with that being said, look into your camera here and give them the information on how to contact you.
Okay. You can reach us at skcoleman67@yahoo.com. Our phone number is area code 501-744-2201. And that is Lifestyles of the Excellence. You can also send us and visit us at our website at www.lifestylesoftheexcellence.3@webnode.com. And fill out the contact information on the website, and we'll be in touch with you shortly.
Okay. Now, the one thing we haven't talked about yet that you offer, and that is your typing service.
Yes, we have typing services. We type resumes, we type policies and procedures, and most documents we do type. Resumes are a big thing right now. We're going into 2019, and people are needing to update their resumes, and we do that. We have about a 24-hour turnaround on our resumes. They're reasonably priced, and we do policies and procedures. A lot of offices, doesn't matter what type of business it is, you need policies and procedures, and we have great experience in typing policies and procedures. Also, Medicaid applications. We have different businesses that have to fill out trying to get certified. We can prepare those documents too. If you have a blueprint and know what it is that you're trying to do, we work directly with the Medicaid office, and we can we can type up your documents that you need for that.
Okay. Any blogs or newsletters?
Uh, no blogs or newsletters. They take a lot of time. That's in the forecast. We just haven't been able to carve that time in yet. But we do have some blogs planned, and possibly a newsletter.
Okay, so you mentioned something. You gave a specific year, but every new year, or even it may not even be a new year. Maybe somebody who was in school, now they've graduated, and they want to update that resume.
Yes.
So you can make that resume like what the insurance company call a living document. And mean, in other words, just one paragraph changes it, or whatever you need.
Mm-hmm. We restructure the resumes. We look at the experience that you've had, and the questions are, where are you trying to go, the experiences that you've had, and we revamp the resume based on your future goals. That's what we do for resumes.
And I just wanted to point out that could be ongoing. You're not particularly trying to sit down and come up with a new resume. You're just modifying.
We're just updating and modifying.
Right. And so policies and procedures are something that I don't think the average person reads, even though they should, because if they have a situation, then they come back to complain, and so you say, here it is. I'm saying that because some guy may think, oh, that ain't necessary, I don't read that stuff. Well, you don't read that stuff, but if you ever go to court, you wish you had read that stuff. But as a new business, I need to be in position to provide this stuff, so that my clients, if I get an irate client, I can go back to the procedures, the terms, the conditions, say, no, sir, this is what I gave you. Now, it was your responsibility to read it.
Correct.
But as a business owner, it's my responsibility to provide.
Especially with new businesses. Once you get your business incorporated, set up, your next step should be your policies and procedures. A lot of new businesses forget about that until they get in a crunch. We worked with a client over the summer. They've been in business for years, but they actually just got the storefront and actually got rocking and rolling, and they had some clients that were just terrible, but they didn't have policies and procedures in place to be able to rebut anything that they were doing, to recover anything that they needed to recover. So we worked together, and we put together some nice policies and procedures that were legal, that were fair, and moving forward, they're in place. And it is, like you said, your responsibility to read the policies and procedures, but it's mine as a business owner to provide you with those. So policies and procedures are a must for any business. You think you don't need it, but that should be, after you get your business set up, your next step should be policies and procedures.
Great. And I want to say to you that are in the ministry, this applies to you as well. Here at our ministry, we have disclosures, we've got policy and procedure, we've got affidavits for people who want to work in finances, because there has to be some credibility, and people have to know you don't go out talking about who gave what. But if it's not in the script, we also even for a lot of people now use volunteer staff. we have a criteria for our volunteer staff that they actually have to read and sign and give us a copy of it. So when time comes to approve them, you knew this when you came on staff, it was in writing. So, and I know we're dealing with the whole business sector, but could you kind of address that, since you said that about that? You got churches that's been going forever and have never set policies and procedures. Mm-hmm. Even with, like, we have one for even with our board members. What if I got a board member that's a thorn in my flesh? Mm-hmm. Go back to the policy. Mm-hmm. One of my safety nets was we had a 24-month time frame, mm-hmm. which as it expires, you just released. You have to be asked to stay on. Mm-hmm. So if I can put up with you for 24 months, I'm free of you. I don't have to worry about being board controlled.
As a church, we need confidentiality statements. Right. You need your volunteers or your staff. They need to know what is required of them, what they can do, what they can't do. I'm a member of a great church. Our expectation our expectation list is spelled out for us. They need an expectation list. You need background checks for your youth workers. You need, there's just and like you said, the board members, confidentiality statements. It's just so many different things that we as churches, we don't think about until we get in a crunch. And you want to always, you should have a manual. You should have a manual. And I didn't come prepared to with all of the different things that you do need as a church, but there are many different documents that you need to have in place, and you need to have a place where you sign as the pastor, and you need to have a place where the worker signs, acknowledging that we have read and we understand. I have seen documents where that we've had to prepare where the person that's requesting it, they won't take the information. The question is are you the pastor? They would like the information from the pastor. They don't want to get here and the pastor doesn't know anything about it. Right. So you need spelled out documents with things that are spelled out. And we can help you prepare those documents.
Now, the Bible says, freely we receive, freely we give. But I have a little document that's, and the pastor has to sign it, mm-hmm. and send it back to me, or the crusade's not conformed. Mm-hmm. And it tells out the criteria for the crusade. Mm-hmm. So we come to the end of our time. We only got about 40 seconds left. So let's give them your information once again, how they can contact you.
Yes, Shannon Coleman at Lifestyles of the Excellence. Our website is www.lifestylesoftheexcellence3.webnode.com. Our email address is skcoleman67@yahoo.com. And my phone number is 501-744-2201. We look forward to hearing from you.
If you would like to become a partner with this ministry, you may do so by joining the Ally 200 Club at $25 a month, or you may become a Truth Ally for $10 or more each month. Send your offerings to the Reality of the Gospel Ministries Incorporated, P.O. Box 164091, Little Rock, Arkansas 72216.